Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a if I had $1,000 gift card with a twist. We're going to be doing Indie Beauty instead of Sephora. So the original tag that I found was by EmilyNoel, and I'll leave her information down below. And she did a $1,000 fantasy Sephora cart, and I thought, you know what, this would be really cool to do with Indie Beauty, because I don't think there's $1,000 worth of things that I really want from Sephora right now, but Indie Beauty, heck yeah. So of course, before I could get this video put up, AmyLovesMakeup did do a similar thing, so great minds think alike. So I'll leave her video down below as well. Yeah, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So a few caveats. Number one, I'm not putting in any shipping fees, tax, or promo codes into the calculation of the price for any of the products. Number two, I'm not being deterred by the stock status of any particular product. If it's listed on a company's website, whether it's in stock or not, I'm saying it's fair game. Number three, if it has been sneak peeked or announced to be a Trend Mood or any other news promotional site like Indie Mood, I'm going to count that as fair game as well, because there is one thing that applies there that I just couldn't finagle any other way. Okay, so with those caveats being said, let's get started. Let me slide off again to the side. I'm going to try to insert pictures here of everything that I was super excited about, and then I'll try to do a tally at the end. So the first thing that I wanted to order with my fake $1,000 Monopoly dollars was the Lethal Cosmetics Build Your Own Palette. The one that I was looking at is retailing for around $68. The prices do vary based on the shades that you put in and what type of finish they have. So that was about $68. So the next thing was to go all out at Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I wanted to get 8 of their singles, and really I'm focusing more on the blues and purples that they have to offer. The 9x9 highlighting palette, because your girl loves highlight. And one of the large, or what do they call it, the XXL 96 pan palettes. I want to get one of those too. So that would run up $141 just at Give Me Glow. The next thing is from Makeup a Murder. They have a sponge duo and crime scene tape, which you can use kind of in the outer crease to make that perfect crisp line. So I wanted those two things. That would be $18. The next thing I thought I'd splurge on was the entire candy coated collection from Bitter Lace Beauty, and that would run me $100. The next thing is the Odin's Eye Cosmetics. I wanted the Solomon eye and face palettes, as well as one of the lippies. I'm not sure which color I would get for sure, because every time I look there's different colors that kind of pull to me different directions, but I think Little Jasmine is the one that I see the most frequently that calls to me the most. The next, and this is the one that's been sneak peeked, but there's some production delays, so they haven't been able to release it yet, which is the Midas Cosmetics face palettes, which they're doing in collab with, I believe, Neon MUA. And it's going to be a highlighter, bronzer, blush, and contour in one palette, and they're going to do for light, medium, deep, and deep dark, I think. So I'm really, really, really excited to give one of those a try. I have tried Midas Cosmetics before when I tried out their Smoky Glow collection, which I got the palette and the 3 lippies, and really, really liked the quality of their products. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the probably lightest palette has in store, since I'm so fair. Alright, so the next thing would be Divina Cosmetics. They have some really nice deep blue and cool toned shadows. I have a lot of shimmery type shadows because I got a Looksy Beauty bundle, but I would like to get some mattes to kind of balance that out. So I think I would get about 10 mattes from Divina Cosmetics, which would run me about $50. Oh, and the Midas Cosmetics palettes, I don't think they've announced a price yet, but I estimated around 20 bucks. So hopefully that's at least in the ballpark. The next thing is I would go over to Cleona Cosmetics and I would pick up about 6 different colors. I have no idea what I would pick up, but they do have a bundle for the jeweled multi-chromes where you can get 6 of them for about $100 American. So I would pick that bundle up as my next sort of investment in my Cleona collection. I would also, because I am bougie AF sometimes, pick up the Aether Beauty diamond infused highlighters. They have 2 different shades. I would love to swatch these in person before I pick which shade I would go for, because it's kind of hard to tell in some of their pictures which color would work better for me. But they are $38 and they are infused with real diamonds, so of course I want one. The next thing is from Nabla. They have the Miami Lights, something with Miami in it, collection that they just released, and I would pick up one of the lip products, a bronzer, and one of the blushes, and that would run me around $64. I think the bronzers look really, really pretty. I have never tried a bronzer from Nabla. I'm not sure if they even had them prior to this release, but I know they did not have them in like the skin glazing format that they're doing right now, so that's really, really exciting. I do have one of the blushes. Well, it's actually a highlighter, but I use it as a blush from the original release of the skin glazing products. So I think getting a second one would be really awesome. And then of course their lip glosses are really nice, so might as well chuck one of those in the bag. The next thing would be the Lights Lacquer. She released like a new, I think of it as like Skittles because that's exactly what it looks like to me, but it's like the Juicy Fruit collection or something. And it's $52, so I would pick up those 6 shades. The electric chartreuse kind of green color in this speaks so much to me. It's really like my new favorite nail color, so I definitely would want to pick that up. The next thing, and this is another little splurge, every time I go to Tara Moon's website, I cannot decide which iridescent chameleons are the best ones, so I would just pick up the entire bundle, and that would run me $114. In addition, I would pop over to Kristen Lee Cosmetics and pick up the, it's like her birthday highlighter. It's $23 when you get it with a compact, which I would probably want to do because I don't keep single highlighters like in a Z palette very often. So that would be the next thing. The one after this, and this is where the stock status issue again comes into play, I would pick up the Melt, Muerte, and Vita palettes, which would be about $116. I did not pick these up originally because I didn't think they were worth the money, and the more and more I see them, the more I'm like, dang it, I would really like those palettes. I think the color story is nice, and so there's kind of a little like regretsies going on there, but maybe I will do one of my what I'm craving and how I'm saving and try to dupe that out of my collection. Let me know down in the comments if that would be something that you're interested in seeing, because I think that would be really, really challenging to try to find all those shades in my collection, but I think it would be really cool as well. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to include in this was a lip gloss and a lipstick from Sound Cosmetics, which would run me $24. That brand created a set of lipsticks and lip glosses that are all infused with chocolate and hemp oil. So the idea of having like a chocolate scented lip product just was right up my alley. Okay, and so with all of that totaled up, I believe it runs to $1,003. Let me just check. $1,002. So I got really, really, really close. And I think at that point when you're spending $1,000, what's the extra $2, honestly? So that is what I would spend my $1,000 indie beauty fantasy cash on. Let me know down in the comments below if there's something that you're really interested in checking out. Again, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing me dupe out the Muerte and Vita palettes from Melt Cosmetics. I do want to thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave a couple other YouTubers who have done similar videos down below, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!